The Kansas City Chiefs are a quarterback away from being a Super Bowl contender. Now, Alex Smith isn't that great of a quarterback. He ain't terrible, but he ain't great. He's too much of a check down artist. So they could go after Tony Romo, even though ideally I'm not so big on Tony Romo. Because partially, the Chiefs' O-line is pretty good. It's decent. It has its moments. But then the running game is a concern because I'm not sure how good Spencer Ware can be. And I also look at Jamal Charles. He's going to be turning 30, if not already 30. But obviously, I think they're going to have to make some moves on offense, but mostly at the quarterback position, O-line, and whatnot. Now, when it comes to defense, basically, you got to resign Eric Berry. Simple as that. Just got to get him. Got to get him under contract. And also, if you possibly could, I think you could need to get a big, tall, like second cornerback there, right next to Marcus Peters. I think they hurt just slightly from it, and I'm not a huge Sean Smith guy, but I think they could use a guy at second corner. Now, obviously, their defense, I think, is kind of in its prime. So ideally, I would stack up on that offense just so we can get there. Now, when it comes to receivers, I'm fine with the offense. The offense is fine, but they're definitely going to need an upgrade at running back and some at offensive line. Now, running backs, obviously, LeGarrette Blount can be an option right there. I doubt that they're going to get Le'Veon Bell, but LeGarrette Blount would be a cost-effective option, and I would definitely draft in the O-line. Now, if I'm also the Chiefs, I would also draft a quarterback. I don't want them to go after Romo. I think Romo's best chance overall is probably with the Cleveland Browns, to be honest. That's probably his best team. But not saying the Chiefs are worse. I'm just saying that's a better fit for Romo for the Browns. Chiefs are obviously 10 times better than the Browns. Don't get me wrong there. But I think just get a quarterback there. He could just sit behind Alex Smith. And hell, if you look at it, Chad Henne's a worse quarterback, and Jaguars got Blake Bortles. Not too bad. So that's definitely something that they could definitely consider. So when I look at the Chiefs, obviously, they have a defensive prime, but they're going to have to look at that quarterback position. And it's either Alex Smith has to step his game up or they get a playmaker at that quarterback position. I don't see too many playmakers on there. I mean, Tony Romo, but Tony Romo is just a huge concern right there. So I would definitely consider drafting a quarterback because sooner or later it's going to happen. But if you're going to win now and win right now, which they probably should, they should definitely address the running back position.